Lots of phones are big. Samsung's latest 5-inch phablet tries to stand out with its multi-talented stylus and a new built-in iris scanner, says personal tech columnist Jeffrey A. Fowler, photo/video, Emily Prapolinis The Wall Street Journal. Samsung launched its pitch for your dollars this week, with its flagship Galaxy Note boasting an eye scanner, water resistance, and more storage than some computers, while Apple is tipped to fire its flagship phones on September 7. But the smartphone leaders face serious challenges, according to experts, both from Australians who stubbornly refuse to upgrade their current phones, and keen Chinese smartphone makers releasing upmarket, inexpensive handsets. Telsite Managing Director Fouad Fadafi said the fierce smartphone competitors would pull out all the stops to convince Australians to trade in their smartphones over the next 2 months. Apple and Samsung certainly need to add something new this year, he said. Regardless of whether you're an Android or an Apple buyer, people are looking for much more than they got in their last purchase. If they're going to spend $+, they want the new product to be substantially better performance, maybe a professional grade camera. Manufacturers need to respond to that. Mr. Fadafi said Australians had eagerly embraced smartphones, with more than 17.6 million in use by the end of last year, but they were holding onto their phones for longer, particularly Apple iPhones. Even discounts offered by telcos were not luring consumers to upgrade every 2 years anymore, Gartner Research Director Roberta Coates said, as the technology updates have become incremental rather than exponential. Premium phone users are extending life cycles to 2-5 years, which is not going to change drastically over the next 5 years, she said. Apple is expected to make its pitch for new buyers on September 7, releasing the new iPhones in stores on September 12. Rumors suggest the company could remove its iPhone home button, making its entire screen a fingerprint sensor to unlock the phone, and the headphone port could also go. A better camera is also tipped to feature in the larger iPhone Plus model. If the rumors are true, however, Apple's additions may not be enough to counter Samsung's new release, the Galaxy Note, that introduced its first iris scanner for greater security, added water resistance, and a 5-inch screen curved on both edges. The company's strategically timed launch also comes after what Samsung Australia Chief Marketing Officer Phil Newton calls the most successful Australian launch that we've ever had, with the arrival of the Galaxy S and S Edge in February. Research group Cantor World Panel found the new Samsung phones knocked the Apple iPhone S out of top spot to become the best-selling phones in Australia between March and May. Apple iPhone users are not a specific target, we have our own fan base, but we need to be able to adapt to everyone, Mr. Newton said. But Samsung's lead over Apple in Australia is not by a huge margin. It claimed 39% of Australian smartphone sales to Apple's 32%, according to Cantor. Apple's smartphone sales have dropped worldwide. However, Canalys estimated the company shipped 40 million iPhones in the second quarter of the year, compared to Samsung's 80 million smartphones. The launch of the iPhone SE has done little to improve Apple's fortunes, analyst Rushabh Doshi noted. Samsung's virtual reality move has proved a wise one, with Gear bundles helping boost flagship handset sales. But while Samsung and Apple will run a tough race this September, both will also face serious competition from Huawei, Oppo, and Xiaomi's cheaper premium smartphones. Huawei recently claimed third spot in smartphone sales, according to Canalys, and its P smartphone was backed by an international marketing campaign starring Scarlett Johansson and Henry Cavill. The company has proven that it can sell increasingly premium devices, its mobile phone research manager Anthony Scarcella said.